So that first album was really good. It was fantastic. For a debut album, that first album was really good in 1988. 1989 rolls around. They dropped the Attitude album. That's the signature Troop album. They made 3 good albums. That second one that's the album. That's the album that gives you I'm Not Souped. That's the album that gives you That's My Attitude. That's my attitude. But they also give you their signature 2 songs. First track, All I Do Is Think of You. Fantastic ballad. Had no clue it was a Jackson 5 remake. Until one day, I don't know, my brother told me, because he's more the historian than I am, or I just stumbled across it. And it's like, wow, this is a Jackson 5 remake? How so? I never heard this song before. Because usually you knew, at that point, you kind of knew what the Jackson songs were. You know, I Want You Back, ABC, Dancing Machine, like, Heartbreak Hotel. You kind of knew what the Jacksons did. Can You Feel It? I had no clue about All I Do Is Think of You. And I couldn't find it. And I found it on this obscure greatest hits Jackson 5 cassette. I was DJing at the time in college. I put that song on a reel-to-reel and I played it. And I say, listen, we all love the Troop version. Troop is great, but it's a remake. I'm going to play you the Jackson 5 version. And people are like, Jackson 5 version. And I played it. The Troop version is still great. But that Jackson 5 version with Michael and Jermaine, and Michael at that time was 16. Vocally, he was zooming towards the off-the-wall Michael Jackson voice because his voice had matured by that point. That's a fantastic, that original All I Do Is Think of You is fantastic. I don't ever want to hear anybody being compared to Michael Jackson because that dude's vocals from him when he was 12, 16, 21, 30. Michael Jackson was great. But yeah, but even as greatness of that Jackson 5 original, that remake by Troop was fantastic, produced by Chuckii Booker. And then we get to their signature song, Spread My Wings. Spread My Wings. So you have the original version produced by Chuckii Booker. And then we have the remix, where you have the break beat in the middle. And then we have the harmonies with just the piano at the end. Everything about that song is amazing. The vocally amazing, musically amazing. The remix was amazing. The one thing that I miss in R&B today is a great harmony. Nobody harmonizes anymore because most of the people who sing in R&B today, they got a good vocal, but it's not a great vocal. And plus, we're missing R&B groups. They still got them overseas. We got them in Korea, South Korea. We got K-pop over there. We got a few R&B groups in the UK. We don't have anybody here. Now you find them on TikTok. You find some harmonies on TikTok. I think Wanye for Boys the Men, his sons, they got a singing group. They sound really good. But for the most part, I miss a harmony, man. Like, there's nothing like hearing people who can really sing just with a piano or just sing with some drums or guitar. I miss a 5-part or 4-part harmony. And Troop had that in spades. I'm telling you, if any heartbeat didn't work, Troop would have got next because Troop, they could really dance. They're like New Edition 2.0 when it came to the dancing. They were fantastic. They had a synergy. They had a great relationship with Chuckii Booker. And that second album, Attitude, was fantastic. That was their signature album. I think the third album was deeper. It was good. It was a very New Jack Swingish type album. But it wasn't as good because Chuckii wasn't there. Chuckii, at that point, became a solo star, as he should have been. Because Chuckii was great.